Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Holiday with Let's Talk Ship. And today's topic is going to be something that recently hit the social media waves when it comes to things that you should not try to smuggle on board, specifically a Carnival Cruise Line. And with that, let's talk ship. So if this is your first time here, do your boy a favor, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. So there are, a list of things that you as a guest should not take on any cruise line, but today's topic is going to be specifically Carnival Cruise Line. Now, recently there was a guest on board Carnival. I'm not sure which ship it was. Her name, I believe it was Maggie or Maddie. Okay, that's the only information we're going to give as far as personal. It was a bachelorette party, I believe. And, typically when you go for a large get together like that, you want to have fun, you want to turn up, you want to get on a lit ship, you want to do all these great things. You want to have fun and make memories. There's no problem with that. However, there are still guidelines and rules that you must follow when you are on someone else's property. It's no different from when you have rules inside your vehicle or rules inside your home. On my live streams, I've told people, I've given the analogy of when a person comes over to your home, you might have a rule that, hey, there are no shoes permitted inside of my home. If you have a problem with that and you do not want to remove your shoes, then you can't come in. Same thing for your vehicle. Hey, there is no drinking or eating inside my vehicle. If you decide to do that or feel the need to do so, you can't ride with me. Catch a Lyft, Uber, or a bus. It's your choice, all right? So the same thing applies when it comes to the cruise line. This person decided to bring on alcohol, hard liquor inside of tampon packets. Now, the video that surfaced and just went crazy all over social media, she pretty much, I've seen the video. She owned up to it, kudos for that. Compared to other people who rebuttal and try to argue this, that, and the third, she know what she did, and because of her actions, ultimately, she ended up getting banned. She received the email that due to her actions, which came with consequences, she was banned for life. I also seen a video where she had said that she met her husband on Carnival. So to be banned off of the cruise line where she, met her now husband is like, I get it. That could be a Debbie Downer. But, again, she got caught and that was the consequences. Now, many people are saying that, I didn't say this, that she was stupid, she was dumb for her choice that she made to post it while she was still on the ship. I seen the video when she had the whatever inside the tampon packet, pouring it into her drink. The location of where she did it was kind of like, it's not the best choice to do it. She did it inside the buffet where there are dozens on top of hundreds of people who, move throughout that area of the ship who probably seen her do it. And then of course you have your Karens in person who probably reported it. And you also have the workers. If you've been on a Carnival ship, if you pay attention to the workers, you see that they are very attentive to the area, the tables around them, to see if they have any dirty dishes, to where they can go pick up and clean them. That way they have plenty of dishes for future guests to come. And then you have the staff, you have the Karens or just regular people on board, and then you have social media. There are a list of things that people can do on social media. I made a video prior to this one, and many people have said that there are ways that, Carnival could have got a hold of this. Now, my thing was, and I'm going to give you the spiel on what I think. What I think happened was, how when you book your cruise and you go through your check-in process 2 weeks prior, and then you get to the terminal, you show them your passport, your birth certificate and your ID and things like that, right? And then you go up to the next place, and then they ask you to take your picture. Well, I don't say they ask you, they take your picture. And then you get on the ship, you scan your sail and sign card, right? It's not really a big deal right there. When you go to disembark or embark at a port, they tell you to take your glasses off in case you have them on for the most part, because they have a picture of you. Facial recognition attached to your sail and sign card, which is your folio. Also, what is attached to that folio is your stateroom, all right? So what I believe that happened is that someone from the social media team, because they have a dedicated social media team for Carnival, what I think is they reported that video. Someone reported it, and or Carnival saw it, took a screenshot of her picture, sent it to the Carnival database of facial recognition department or something, and it brought up her folio and her name and her cabin number, along with that, which ship she was on. They probably forwarded the video to head of security on that particular ship, verified, what took place, found her stateroom, and just came knocking. That's what I think. I think modern technology possibly won that and got her banned. That's just what I think. There were other people in my comment section who said that, she was not the smartest for either hashtagging or mentioning Carnival Cruise Line in her post. I didn't see it. However, there were multiple people who said that they did see her tag or mention hashtag whatever Carnival in her post. From what I saw, she's been a good spirit about it. If it was me, I would be devastated. There are other cruise lines out there. There are. I'm a Carnival lover though. The vibe, the energy on board their ships is just, in my opinion, it's unmatched. And then to know that I would never, ever be able to eat a guy's burger at sea again, that doesn't sit well with me at all. They say, oh, there's guy's burgers on land. For one, I don't like land people. And then for two, to go to a land-based guy's burger to deal with land people, it's a no for me. It's a hard no for me. So another way that people are saying that she possibly got caught is through the Wi-Fi connection, because she posted that while she was still on the ship. There are several people who believe that because you are connected to the ship's Wi-Fi, they have access to see what you are doing and or viewing while connected to their Wi-Fi. And that is another method that people are saying that's possibly how she got caught. Outside of that, there was a case, I can't remember which cruise line it was on, but it was an older guy who pretty much went to jail for being connected to the ship's Wi-Fi and watching things that he should not have been watching that involved underage people. We'll just say that. And he was jailed for that, which makes sense as to why he was apprehended. I believe after the sailing, when they got back, there were authorities waiting for him due to his actions while on board connected to the ship's Wi-Fi. And that probably was how he got caught. So is there a way, is there a way for cruise lines, Carnival in particular, to see what you are doing on your phone while connected to their Wi-Fi? If you know the 100% accurate answer to that, leave it down in the comment section. I can't answer that. However, I will say that it makes sense if that is a thing. But back to this recent incident, it's very well possible that the face recognition thing was a method of her getting caught. People reporting it, people tagging Carnival in her comment section. However, people are really saying that it just wasn't a smart decision on her end. If you're gonna do it, do it. But to do it and then broadcast it is one thing. But to do it, broadcast it while you're still on that same ship is just like a whole nother level of not the smartest people in the world, you know. But that's not, I didn't say it. I didn't say it. So Maggie or Maddie, if you're watching this, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I didn't say it at all. So for people who are coming up on future cruises, whether it's far out or soon, please take heed to this, especially on Carnival. Carnival recently has been under, I wouldn't say under fire, but in the news about people sneaking all types of things. I wouldn't say all types of things on the ship, but particularly the devil's lettuce and alcohol that is not permitted. Wine is permitted, the limit of 750 milliliters per person per cabin. That is permitted. Hard liquor, no. That's how the ship makes their money. The drink package, that's their money maker. They're not about to play around with their alcohol. So Taylor Port and Double XL are the two wines, I believe, that aren't allowed to be on because of the alcohol amount within the wine. If you're going to, you know, once you come, if you have a future cruise on Carnival, don't bring it. Don't bring those items. If you're going to, I hate to say it, if you're going to bring it, be smart about it. Do not post it. Don't post it. Even if you decide to post it after you're off the cruise ship, there have been cases where people have posted things of what they did on the ship after they gotten off and still got banned. Yeah, I did a video about that months ago, and yeah, sure enough, it circulated to the point to where Carnival seen it. They sent them, they emailed them and told them, due to what we have seen on social media, you are no longer permitted on our Carnival ship nor our sister ships. So yes, just don't post it. If you just have it in you to just share the wrong that you've done with the world, there's a chance that you might get caught and banned from the cruise line. You know, a lot of people have the, I won't say a lot, but there are a percentage of people who have the mindset of, oh, well, I don't care, it's just a cruise, I can go somewhere else. If you did it there, you're probably gonna go somewhere else to do it, and then lo and behold, in due time, you're gonna be banned across the wall with all cruise ships, and you can never cruise again. So just heed the warning. Just all in all, as a travel agent, I would tell my clients, just don't bring it. However, I say, hey, you're gonna be an adult, you're gonna do what you do. If you get caught, don't come crying to me, don't try to rebuttal it, because you know you knew better before you went. I'm telling you, it's in the policy, even if you claim that you didn't read it. Once you submit your deposit, you are agreeing to the terms and conditions of that cruise line, and you are to adhere to the rules. And if you fail to do so, it is at the cruise line's discretion whether they want to fine you and or kick you off the ship at the next port. They can do whatever they want. It's pretty much like when a person comes into your home and they don't obey by your rules. Yeah, they're at the mercy of you. It's the same thing on a cruise ship. So who are you to try to rebuttal their rules and say that you didn't know this, you didn't know that, when they give you a long list of things that you can do and cannot do? If you feel as if you don't have the time to invest to read the fine print and things like that, then you shouldn't go. But if you're just in a hurry to get on somebody's cruise ship and I'll do what I want anyway, then yeah, you can't rebuttal when you get caught doing something that you weren't supposed to do on a cruise ship. There's just take it to the chin. That's all there is to it. So with that whole incident, you know, like I said, she got banned. That's pretty much all there is to it. And again, like I said, if you are a future cruiser, just abide by the rules. If you are unsure of the rules and you don't want to read all of that, you can ask me down in the comment section. I'll do my best to answer any and all questions to make sure that your next sailing is a smooth and safe one, and that you will not get kicked off the ship. If this video has been informative and helpful for your future sailings, do your boy a favor, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.